So this is a backwards roll chair shoulder mount. Not gonna lie, this one is a challenging one, okay? If you have worked on shoulder rolls on the floor or shoulder mounts on the pole, I would recommend starting with whatever your dominant shoulder roll is, okay? Because that will definitely make more sense. Don't worry, you don't have to have done a shoulder roll on the floor or on a pole before trying this one. Definitely does require a significant amount of core. So for this one, whichever shoulder is your preferred shoulder, you're going to end up placing the chair close to your neck. Okay, you don't want it out here. That's the bony part, doesn't feel good. You want to try to place the chair close to your shoulder. So for this one, there's all kinds of ways that you can get into it. I like kind of starting out in I think it's called a wild things pose on the floor before I go into it, but you're going to find what works best for you. Trust me, your first time trying this, it might not be pretty. That's okay. Okay, get the gist of it down and then you can figure out what your legs and all those things are doing. Okay, so if you're sitting in the chair, you got to find a way to get yourself down so that your shoulder is on the chair. You can just kind of melt your way down the chair down to here. Okay, or if you want to kind of slink your way down, however that is, you make it a little more sassy and slide it down to the floor. Okay, there's lots of instances in chair dance where we end up on the floor and now you're like, well, how am I going to get back up there? Okay, so from here, whichever shoulder I'm going to be shoulder mounting with, I'm going to want to be able to kick with that leg first, which means if I'm going to my right shoulder, I want my right leg out straight if I am going from this wild things pose. Okay, like I said, you don't have to go from this pose exactly. From here, I've got my hand close to the chair, inside the chair legs though. It's not to the outside, it is within the chair legs. I'm going to push up, really think about pushing your hips to the ceiling. Look to the sky, reach, then grab the edge of the chair. So not grabbing the very top, not the side, kind of the corner. And I'm gonna pull my shoulder, my upper back to the chair. So now my neck is close to the side here. Okay, so the chair is fully supporting my back, but my butt is still working to keep my hips nice and high. I've got my hands to the edge, not the top, because you'll end up smushing your hands. Completely to the side, you end up pulling yourself in a little too low, so I like kind of the corners. And this is a rounded chair, which I would recommend. Okay, from here, same leg as shoulder. The chair is to my right shoulder, which means my right leg is going to come up first. Motion of my arms. My arms are pulling this direction. I'm not just holding on actively as if someone grabbed onto your arms here and is doing this motion. That's the motion I'm doing. So basically I'm thinking of pulling this part of the chair to my hips or pulling my hips to the chair, whichever makes more sense in your head. Okay, so leg comes up, pull. See, there's that little tippy of the chair. So you got to make sure you get your hips up nice and high. I'm going to bring my hips slide till my hips get to the chair. Whichever shoulder I rolled over, which was my right, I want to bring my right hand to the chair, push up, then that second hand can go to the chair here too. Okay, from here, the spot that I am balancing on the chair, it's the hinge of my hip, not at your hip bone. So my hip bone is up here. I want it to be down more at my hip, which is more even with like your pubic bone, okay? Ideally, it's kind of like a meaty part of your bone, of your body. You don't want it up on the bony part. It doesn't feel good, okay? From here, just for fun, because we're here, I mean, you could take it to the ground from here, but to add a little extra, why not add another spready to the gods, is I'm going to drop to the same shoulder, okay, into a straddle. So my right arm, which was the shoulder I already rolled through, I'm going to reach it across on a diagonal. You can grab the edge of the chair or just reach the arm across flat. It's totally up to you. Drop it down, drop your shoulder to the chair. I'm grabbing here, but so that's totally optional. I'm going to open my knee towards the ceiling, and I'm using this hand to keep me from sliding off the other side of the chair. Think of bringing your knee to your shoulder and extend. Nice big spready to the gods. Then to bring it out, bend that knee, bring your knees together, legs together, and up. And then you can take it down to the floor. Okay? So, like I said, it is a challenging move, not gonna lie. Definitely takes some strength. The longer your torso is, the more tipsy that move is gonna feel, okay? I have a very long torso, okay? And yet still, I have yet to tip the chair over with this. But I would recommend don't take a big ol' kicking for the stars into it, just in case you do tip a little bit. On the upside, if the chair does tip, you're coming down to your bum this direction. You're not going that direction, okay? So let's take a peek at it one last time. Take our chair to our starting position, however you want to get down to the floor. Like I said, if you're in the chair and you just want to kind of lazily slink it down to here, however you want to get into it, okay? I'm pulling with the edges of the chair, leg comes up, look where you want to go, okay? So head is back, looking this way, pull the hips to the chair, use your butt, right here, my butt is engaging to lift my legs, arm comes through, second arm comes through to here, okay? You can make whatever shapesies you want here. Then from here, dropping down, arm comes across and grabs the chair, pull with that hand, open the knee to the ceiling. So you want to really think abduction, knee to the ceiling, then knee to shoulder, then extend, bend the knee, knees together, legs together, hands come up, and then you can take it to the floor. Alrighty, so try this one out. Chair, I would definitely recommend it, a rounded back chair. I've tried some of these tricks on a wooden chair that's fixed. It's not so comfy, okay? Plus, keep in mind, height of your chair is gonna vary person to person, body to body, all of those things. So try this one out, have some fun with it. Let me know how it goes.